this video, I'd like to talk a little bit about drug dosage. You've probably heard it said that if you drink too much water, that'll kill you. And that's true. If you drink 50 gallons of water a day, that will kill you. Of course, if you drink 0 gallons, that will also kill you if you do it for long enough. And this is true for any drug or medicine. There's a certain window in which a substance is beneficial to you, but not toxic. And so I'm going to talk about a common framework that we use in pharmacology to think about that sort of thing. So let's say that you sprain your ankle. It hurts terribly. So you decide to take some Tylenol. And let's say that this is a graph of the time since you took the pill in hours. And we'll say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. And over here we'll say this is the concentration in your blood. Concentration, and I don't know what a reasonable concentration might be, but we'll say it's in micrograms per milliliter of blood. We're using arbitrary units here, basically. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1 hour, 2 hours, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now there are two values that you need to know here, and those are, first one is, we'll say it's down here, at 1 microgram per milliliter, and this is called the ED50, or effective dose, and I'll talk about what the 50 means in just a minute. Effective dose, also known perhaps more indicatively as the therapeutic dose. And this is the level at which you start to feel some benefit of the medicine. It's not the full strength of the Tylenol, but you are feeling a little bit better than you would have if you hadn't taken anything. Now the second level is way up here at 4 micrograms per milliliter, we'll say. Way up here, and this is called the LD50, which stands for lethal dose, also known quite often as the toxic dose. And above this level, you are in severe danger of death. Around this level, you are in severe danger of serious side effects. So the way that they determine these, and the reason they have that little 50 on the end there, that's a subscript there. I don't know if you can tell that from my handwriting, but you determine this when you have, say, 100 lab rats, or humans even in clinical trials. Let's say that each of these is a lab rat. And you're trying to determine the dose at which you'll find some beneficial effect of the drug. And so you keep giving these rats Tylenol. Each of these dots is a little rat. And the dose at which half of these rats, maybe you have some behavioral indicator that shows that they're experiencing pain relief, half of these rats experience some sort of relief. That is your ED50. And the reason they do this is because there's always individual variation in how different creatures react to different drugs. And so this is kind of an average effective dose. Now the LD50, they do this similarly, and it might seem cruel, but here it is. You take another box of 100 rats. 100 rats. This isn't 100 dots, but we're saving time here. And you figure out what dose of Tylenol will kill half of these rats. 50 of those rats. Excuse me, that shouldn't be a check mark. That's an X. They're dead. So, and you wouldn't use humans in this trial, of course. There's always lab animals that they use in the LD50 trials. But that's how you determine the two different kinds of doses. And you can see now that there is a window here that we want to be in. We don't want to be below the effective dose, otherwise there's no point to taking the drug, and we don't want to be above the lethal dose. Certainly don't want to be there. And this has a name. It's called the therapeutic window. And the window is between the ED50 and the LD50. There's a piece of data we can use, just a number called the therapeutic index, to measure this, and that is the LD50 over the ED50. And that is measured here. You can see that would be 4 micrograms per milliliter over 1 microgram per milliliter, and that would be 4. Now, that's a fairly wide therapeutic window. There are some drugs that are not so forgiving or are even more forgiving. Let's say we have caffeine. Caffeine is very common. And let's say that the therapeutic dose is around here. Actually, it's more like 60 milligrams is a good dose of caffeine. But we'll say that it's around here at 1.5. And we'll say that the lethal dose of caffeine is way up here. It's something like micrograms per milliliter. And that would give us a therapeutic index of over 1.5. Let's see, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, which is twice as wide as the therapeutic window for caffeine. However, let's say you have something else like digoxin. Digoxin is a drug for cardiac arrest, which is very powerful and can be very toxic in high doses. So let's say that the therapeutic dose for that is 2 micrograms per milliliter. The toxic dose is 2.5 micrograms per milliliter. I'm not going through the names right there, but you can see 2.5 over 2, 2.5 over 2, that would be 1.25, a much narrower window, a much lower therapeutic index, closer to 1. And this is why digoxin is distributed in hospital settings only. Let's clean this up a bit because we're going to take a look at what actually happens here. Sorry, I got rid of some of these words. So, say you decide to take a pill of Tylenol. That starts at 0, so you're going to start at 0 down there. And it takes a while for it to digest and for you to absorb it through your small intestine. And then, once it starts absorbing, it goes out fairly quickly, the concentration in your blood. And we'll say it peaks around 3.5 and slowly comes back down. Eventually, at about 6 hours, there's practically no trace of it left. Now, from here to here, you can see that this is where you're experiencing relief, from about 1 hour to 3.5 hours. From 3.5 hours to 6 hours, you're not really feeling anything, but the Tylenol is still in your blood. If you were to take another pill here, well, it would have the same shape, but you'd be starting somewhere different, and that would actually go above the LD50. So it's very important to be aware of the recommendations of the bottle that say you can only take another pill after 5 or 6 hours, and follow those recommendations closely.